Hello good dear viewers. In this tutorial we are going to find a solution to this nice Olympiad mathematics question. We are given that if x is equal to 2 plus root 5, we are asked to evaluate the expression x to the power of 8 minus x divided by x to the power of 8 plus 1. You know, naturally you can just substitute this equation, which is the value of x, into this expression. But while solving Olympiad problems, you have to apply logic. So first of all, let me simplify this a little bit. You know, from here, we can factor out x to the power of 4 from both numerator and denominator. So let's do that. If you bring out x to the power of 4 here to the top, inside you're going to have x to the power of 7 minus 4, which is 3. So you have x to the power of 3. The minus. If you divide x by this, you're going to have 1 divided by x to the power of 3. Then we're going to do the same thing to the bottom. We factor out x to the power of 4. But inside, you're going to have this x to the power of 8 minus 4, which is what? 4. Then plus, you take the whole of 1, you divide by this, you have 1 divided by x to the power of 4. So, from indication, you can see that x to the power of 4 will cancel x to the power of 4, right? So, they will cancel. But this is difference of 2 cubes, which we can also simplify. You know, if you have a to the power of 3 minus b to the power of 3, this is the same thing as a minus b. Then multiplied by a squared plus b squared plus what? A, b. So let's apply this thing where a is x and b is 1 divided by x. So this is also equal to a minus b, which is x minus 1 divided by x. Then you multiply by what? A squared, which is x squared, plus 1 divided by x squared. Then if you take a and multiply by b, meaning you take x, you multiply by 1 divided by x, you're going to have just 1. So you add 1 here. And you divide by what? The same thing, x to the power of 4 plus 1 divided by x to the power of 4. So all we need to find is x minus 1 divided by x. We need also to find x squared plus 1 divided by x squared. And also x to the power of 4 plus 1 divided by x to the power of 4. All from this equation. Then we substitute back. So let's go ahead. So from here, let us take this 2 to the left hand side. It is going to become negative. So we have x minus 2 equal to the square root of 5. Next, let us square this equation. Square the left hand side, square the right hand side to the left hand side. First time squared, x squared, plus second time squared, 2 squared is 4. Then 2 times the first time times the second time, 2 times x times negative 2 will give us negative 2x, or negative 4x, sorry. And this is equal to 5. Now let us take this one to the right and bring this one to the left. We have x squared. As this one crosses over, it becomes negative. We have 4 minus 5, negative 1. This is equal to 4x as it crosses over. Now we are free to divide every single term by x because we have seen that x is not 0 from here. So divide this by x, you have x minus. Divide this by x, you have 1 divided by x equal to 4x divided by x is 4. Can you see? Now we have x minus 1 divided by x, which is this one. Next, I want us to square this one as well. I don't have to write it, so let me even write it here, square. We want to square this. You take this, you square that, you have x squared. Take this, square that, you have plus 1 divided by x squared. Then this time this is 1, is negative 1. Then times 2 is negative 2. But I want to take that negative 2 to the right hand side so that it becomes positive. To the right hand side, remember, since we are squaring the left and the right hand side, we have 4 squared, which is 16. then plus that 2, which is what? 18. I don't have more space. This is why I'm explaining, jumping some steps. Now you have seen that x squared plus 1 divided by x squared is equal to 18, which we have here, right? Remember this one. And we can obtain this one by squaring this one as well. So let me box this one. It's important. I want to also square this. First term squared is x to the power of 4. Second term squared is what? 1 divided by x to the power of 4. Then this time this will give us 1 times 2 is 2, positive 2. But I want to take that positive 2 to the right hand side, which is going to turn it to negative 2, right? But 18 squared is 324. If you subtract that 2, you have 322. Now we have obtained everything. 1, 2, 3. Let's substitute them back into that expression. This is equal to x minus 1 divided by x, which we have here as 4, right? Multiplied by this is what? 18 plus 1 divided by what? This is 322. 322. So let me use my calculator here. I have 18 plus 1, which is 19. Then you multiply by 4, you have 76. So this is what? 76. You divided by 322. This is our final answer, but since we have common factor, we can reduce it to the lowest term. 76 divided by 2, I think, is 38. You divided by 322 divided by 2 is 161. Can you see that? This is our final answer. The whole of this expression, x to the power of 7 minus x divided by x to the power of 8 plus 1, is equal to 38 divided by 161, given that x is equal to 2 plus root 5. And this is all I have for you today. Thank you for watching. Do share to your learning colleagues, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more exciting videos. Bye-bye.